Hey everybody, so I just wanted to talk about the PS5 Pro. Like, I come across this article and it talks about how the PS5 Pro will be emphasizing on ray tracing. And this article's on IGN, by the way. I got the link up here. The reason why I put it in WordPad was just because there was way too many ads on their page. But if you want to check it out, you can type in the title or just type in PS5 Pro IGN, and you'll probably come across this, or you can type this link in. But ray tracing, it's gonna be heavily it's going to be heavily designed to support ray tracing, not really performance. Which for me, like as a gamer, I don't really care about ray tracing. I just don't. Games look beautiful, as they're made already. Like ray tracing to me is like an afterthought. I would rather have performance. I would rather the games have higher frame rates, run smoother, not glitch as much. To me, I don't see why they care so much about ray tracing. I mean, to me, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, for other folks, you may care about ray tracing. You may like want it to look super shiny and glimmery and have like light reflecting and looking all perfect. I don't care about that. I would rather the game run smooth. Ray tracing is just like, it seems like that tanks the performance a lot. So I mean, like, yeah, they're developing this. What they're talking about here is why I highlighted it. The PlayStation Super Resolution Upscaling thing, right? The PSSR. So this is what's going to give it the performance boost in order to do this ray tracing that they so badly want to be like in these games, I guess. And is it going to give you that solid 60 frames per second? If you look at like gaming PCs, unless you got the most powerful PC out there, you're not getting super high frame rate, with ray tracing. I mean that you are in some, if you got the top performing PCs, you got like, but if you got the lower level PCs, your ray tracing, you might be getting 30 frames, or you may be hitting 60, So I mean, when you turn ray tracing on, it just drops the frame rate so much. Like I would rather them focus on developing, better hardware that can run ray tracing before they give us ray tracing. I feel like ray tracing is out too early. I would rather the games be running at the highest frame rate and just be smooth, be buttery smooth. Why can't we get that? I can't believe it's not butter. I want it to be running buttery smooth, like just 120 frames. We can't even get Apex Legends on the PlayStation at 120 frames. It's still like running at 60 frames. I don't see why, and this to me, it's not enough for me to say, hey, I want to upgrade from my PS5 to a PS5 Pro just for some ray tracing. I don't really care about ray tracing. So for me, I don't want it. I don't care. I'm not going to pay that extra money that you're going to want me to dish out for this system. I would rather get a mid-level or a higher range gaming PC if I want to run ray tracing. I don't know, but I don't really care about ray. Even if I was to get a gaming PC, which I plan to buy at some point, y'all, I would just go full AMD and not worry about ray tracing until that's like, until you're like getting like good frame rate in the mid-level range, because I'm not going to be able to afford that high level 4090. I think of it, nobody's got money like that, at least I don't. So a mid-level PC that can just do a solid 1440p or 1080p gaming, whatever I can afford is what I would go with, and not really care about ray tracing. So I don't care about ray tracing now. We got to give a shout out to the actual reporter here. Taylor is the reporter for IGN who did this. Like I said, I would have brought up the website, but it just has way too many pop-ups and ads and stuff. You got to keep clicking stuff off. It's like so if you want to check this article out and read about it, it's a really short article. The PS5 Pro will enhance ray tracing as developers told their games for new hardware report. You'll find it, man. You can just type in PS5 Pro will enhance ray tracing. I'm getting my watch dinging off. Stop ringing. Yeah. I just can't see going to the PS5 Pro. Like, and I never got a PS4 Pro. I stuck with that PS4 until the PS5 came out. So I would do the same until I can afford a gaming PC. And I think that's the next venture for me. But I would like to hear your thoughts on the PS5 Pro. If it's just focused on ray tracing and there's not really going to be a large performance boost, are you going to buy it? Do you feel it's worth it? Because they're gonna ask for a lot of money. They're gonna ask for a lot of money. I would just rather buy a gaming PC, man. I really want to hear more about the actual performance of the PS5 Pro, but I can't see buying it if they're just focused on this upscaling with ray tracing. To me, it's not worth it. But you let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to drop a like. Show your boys some love. Trying to build up this channel, y'all. So like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.